US President Donald Trump has said that Washington and Tehran are currently engaged in talks pushing back on Iranian denials. Now, Trump insisted that this is Iran's last chance to sign a deal before decapitation, but also added that he has no time constraints on negotiations. Now, Iran's foreign ministry denied on Monday that negotiations with Washington are taking place, but Trump insisted they are happening right now. He said that the two sides were speaking at the request of Iran, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates and Qatar, among others. Listen in.
Are the talks with Iran now off and are airstrikes back
on?
They're
on. They're going on right now. It's an amazing thing. We have a little problem with Iran because we have many talks and we'll say we have or we don't have. You know, we're straight about it. But they deny, but they're not denying it now. They just put out a statement not denying it. But for some reason, when they're talking, they don't like saying that they're talking. So I say, wait, we're in talks. Big deal.
According to the US president, the talks are focused on reopening the Strait of Hormuz, which Trump said could come literally by tomorrow, and the denuclearization of Iran, which he said could take a little while. Earlier, in a post on his Truth Social platform, Trump lashed out at Iran for admitting that they are talking to US, accusing its leadership of being unbelievably duplicitous. Now, the president claimed that it was Iran who had asked for a meeting. Trump wrote, and I quote, "Whether Iran wants to admit it or not, we are in fact talking of a solution to a problem that they have caused for decades." Iran, for its part, said it is not currently negotiating with the United States. The Iranian Foreign Ministry insisted that the only negotiations are happening with Oman to secure passage through the Strait of Hormuz. It said talks with Oman are focusing on creating a temporary route for vessels by merging both the Iranian and the Omani routes in the waterway.
There will be no substantial change in the situation in the Strait of Hormuz as long as the United States continues its malicious actions, its naval blockade, its military aggression against Iran and Iran's interests, and all the crimes it has committed during this period. Therefore, the focus of negotiations with Oman will focus on navigation through the strait, while the relevant issues between Iran and the US should be discussed in a later stage to see how the situation will develop.
A senior Iranian official has reiterated that Iran would target any US warship that tries to impose a different route than the one Iran has defined for ships crossing the Strait of Hormuz. Mohsen Rizai, a senior advisor to Iran's supreme leader, also warned of targeting US ships and bases if the country continued the naval blockade on Iran. Early Tuesday, Britain's Maritime Security Agency, UK MTO, said that a cargo vessel was struck by an unknown projectile in the Strait of Hormuz off the coast of Oman. The vessel, which was not named, reported being hit and authorities were investigating, UK MTO said, without giving specifics on damage or injuries.